You wake up one morning, and the sun is gone. No sunrise. No golden light breaking the horizon. Just a black sky, an eternal night. At first, you might think it's an eclipse. But then hours pass, and the sun never returns. The world realizes something unthinkable has happened. The star that feeds our planet has vanished. In the very first seconds, the Earth would keep moving in its orbit. There would be no sudden jerk, because gravity travels at the speed of light. For 8 minutes after the sun disappears, Earth would still circle an invisible point, unaware of its fate. But then, darkness. No sunlight. No warmth. Just the pale glow of stars at noon, galaxies scattered across the sky like jewels in black velvet. You would see the Milky Way stretching above cities where the sun should shine. People would gather outside, staring up, unable to believe it. And as the hours tick by, a terrifying truth settles in. Without the sun, everything we know, every breath, every heartbeat, faces extinction. But how fast does the apocalypse unfold? How long before our oceans freeze, before plants die, before the Earth becomes a silent tomb? The countdown has begun. The first day without the sun is both strangely beautiful and utterly terrifying. At first, you wouldn't notice anything unusual. For 8 minutes after the sun disappears, Earth would continue on as if nothing had changed. Light and gravity both travel at the same speed, so for 8 precious minutes, we orbit an empty point in space, unaware that our lifeline is gone. But then it happens. The world falls into sudden, endless night. Cities still glow with artificial light, but the horizon never brightens. The familiar warmth of morning never arrives. People spill into streets and balconies, staring up at skies that no longer carry the sun. Instead of a bright blue dome, the heavens are black and endless. The stars, once faint pinpricks, now blaze with astonishing clarity. At what should be midday in Paris, you can see the Milky Way stretching in a river of light overhead. In Los Angeles, entire constellations glow as if someone lifted the veil of the atmosphere itself. Galaxies that were invisible even to the largest telescopes now appear faintly to the naked eye. For a moment, all replaces fear. Children point upward, laughing. Photographers rush to rooftops. Astronomers scramble to aim telescopes at the new, pristine sky. For the first time in human history, the entire night sky belongs to everyone, everywhere, all at once. But the wonder doesn't last. Our bodies are not made for endless night. From the moment the sun vanishes, human biology begins to unravel. Our circadian rhythms, the 24-hour cycles that govern sleep, hormones, even mood, are tied to sunlight. Without it, the body's internal clock stumbles. Some people feel wide awake at midnight, others fall asleep at noon. Within hours, confusion spreads. Within days, mass insomnia takes hold. Hospitals begin reporting spikes in anxiety, hallucinations, and depression. Animals react even faster. Birds stop singing. Roosters never crow. Nocturnal predators, confused by perpetual darkness, begin hunting constantly. Farm animals grow restless, disoriented by the absence of dawn. Bees fail to return to hives. Insects vanish. Tiny disruptions that seem small at first, yet these are the foundations of the global food web. And while biology stumbles, physics begins its slow assault. At first, the air remains warm. Earth has been heated for billions of years. Its rocks, soil, and oceans hold onto that heat like a giant battery. In the first 24 hours, the temperature only drops a few degrees. In tropical regions, people might not even feel it yet. But scientists know the truth. The decline has begun. The average global temperature will soon fall by 1 degree every day. Within a week, the world will be freezing. Within a year, the average temperature will sink to -73 degrees Celsius -100 degrees Fahrenheit. But in these first 24 hours, humanity clings to fragile hope. Governments broadcast emergency messages. Remain calm. The sun may return. Power plants roar as grids lean harder on coal, gas, and nuclear energy. Solar panels instantly become useless. Oil refineries surge with demand. Politicians speak of resilience, of unity, of survival. But on the streets, chaos brews. Some believe it's divine punishment. Others claim aliens have stolen the sun. Religious gatherings erupt across the globe, with millions flooding temples, mosques, and churches to beg for light's return. Panic buying drains supermarkets. Water bottles, batteries, canned goods vanish. Pharmacies run empty as people hoard medicine. And yet, in wealthy cities, nightlife explodes. The endless darkness feels surreal, intoxicating. Clubs stay open 24 hours. Neon signs blaze. People drink, dance, and pretend this is just another strange adventure. Humanity's denial lasts, at least for one night. Meanwhile, science begins its grim calculations. Astrophysicists confirm the worst. The sun is truly gone. Not hidden behind a cosmic curtain. Not eclipsed. Gone. The Earth now drifts, orbiting nothing, moving silently into interstellar space at 30 kilometers per second. Like a ship with no lighthouse, we sail deeper into blackness. For the first 24 hours, survival feels possible. Houses remain warm. Cars drive. Phones charge. Food still exists. Electricity still flows. Humanity tells itself that maybe, just maybe, life can go on. But cracks are already forming. Solar-dependent industries collapse instantly. Farmers realize crops will die without sunlight. Satellites, built to rely on solar panels, begin shutting down. Communications weaken. Space stations in orbit scramble to conserve power, facing their own countdown. And deeper still, in the oceans, the collapse of life has already begun. Photosynthetic plankton, the foundation of marine ecosystems, receive no light. Their decline starts immediately. And without plankton, the food chains of the sea, fish, whales, everything, will follow. By the end of the first day, the world is no longer just dark. It is unstable. Civilization teeters on the edge of panic. Some cling to hope. Others riot. The balance of order and chaos hangs by a thread. Yet strangely, the Earth itself still seems alive. Temperatures drop slowly, not sharply. Fires still burn. Oceans still churn. Humanity survives its first day without the sun. But scientists know, this illusion will not last. For if the first 24 hours are unsettling, the first few weeks will be catastrophic. The oceans will begin to freeze. Plants will wither. Food will vanish. Civilization itself will face collapse. Cliffhanger close. The sun has been gone for just one day, and already the cracks are showing. But what happens in the weeks that follow will decide whether humanity adapts, or whether Earth becomes a frozen graveyard drifting through the dark.